Today we go into the turmoils and headaches of attempting to build your online author platform. Hey WordNerds, happy Thursday. So for today's video, I wanted to do a very quick recommendation on the 3 places I would recommend starting to build your online author platform. Obviously, these are just my personal opinions. Your mileage may vary, and what works for me won't work for everybody, but these are the places I would most recommend kind of jumping off and starting to build your author brand. Number 1 is the biggest must-have, but also the one you can do the latest, and that is having an author website, specifically having something that is just www.yourname.com or some variation on that if yours is already taken. This is the first place that casual readers are going to look if they want to learn more about you and your books, what your upcoming releases are, and what you've been getting up to in terms of just general news and bookish goodness. This is super easy to set up, and you can do it for free, although I would recommend at least investing in the yearly cost of getting that super specific URL, so your www.kellysheridan.com or whatever makes sense for you. And if you can afford to invest in it, you will eventually want to get to the point where you're paying for your own web hosting, so you just have a super specific, very professional looking online website where you don't have any ads or any outside input coming in. It's all just what you are putting on your website, and you can make it as specific or general as you want to. You can also learn to do a bunch of this stuff yourself or hire a professional to design a website for you. There are tons of options, but this is absolutely something you need to have. The second thing you might want to set up is for the slightly more invested fans who want to be able to get updates and engage with you, and that is a Facebook page. It does look like things with Facebook could be a little up in the air right now, or they may stay the same forever, but as of filming this video, Facebook is still very much the place to be and a great place to really get involved with your readers and let them get to know you. Setting up a Facebook page or Facebook group, depending on how you want to do it, is really easy. You just need a cover photo, a profile photo, some basic information, and some links, and then you can post things like polls and quizzes or just general updates on how all of the writing is going. This will all go to readers who have liked your page or subscribed to your group, so you know everyone who is involved really wants to be getting these updates from you, and it can be a lot of fun. And finally, the social media author tool that a lot of authors swear by, but it can also be the hardest and most costly to keep up, and that is your author newsletter. This is something that readers can subscribe to either from your website or at the back of your books. Really, anytime you're engaging with readers, you can let them know that they can subscribe to this list and get emails from you directly every time you have news or a new release or just something really cool to share. This can either be for the most engaged readers who really like to know anything and everything about your books, or sometimes it is just for casual readers who want to know more about what books are out in the world. You see a lot of author resources who will put together newsletter builders, basically looking to add subscribers to your newsletter for you by putting out a contest or some sort of engagement activity in order to get readers to subscribe. And then from there, it's up to you to reach out and get to know these readers and let them get to know you, and hopefully have them stick around so they will get to see more about you and your books, and hopefully buy your books in the future. So this can be a really interesting tool, but it can also be kind of hard to pull off, as sometimes authors aren't sure what they should be letting their readers know about, what readers are going to be interested in, how often to put out newsletters. There is no one set way to go about this. So many authors are doing it so well, and really the best thing I can recommend for this is just to subscribe to a bunch of author newsletters and see what kind of content you enjoy as a reader, so that you can figure out something to do for yourself as an author as you're looking to build your own author platform. All of these platforms are definitely worth looking into, but ultimately you want to engage in whatever you are most comfortable in. So maybe Goodreads is a good fit for you, or Twitter. There are a lot of different ways to reach readers and build your author platform. You just really want to figure out what makes sense for you and what you're going to have fun doing, so it doesn't feel like too much of a chore. Although sometimes you do want to reach outside your comfort bubble in order to try and get to know some different readers and get out there and just see what comes of it. So that's it for me today. Don't forget to join us for our next live chat on Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Time. In the meantime, happy reading, happy writing, and I'll see you next time.